no car talk on the way to the gym. I'm actually right outside of the gym, so I'm gonna keep this short. Well, reason for the switch up is because I didn't really know how to get to the gym. It's my first time coming to this gym, so I needed the GPS. And I was recording on my way here, but it overheated, so I'm just gonna start over again. And key takeaways from what I said on the way here: go to failure, go as heavy as you can, and don't ego lift. That's the main thing I was talking about. Don't ego lift. Progress sometimes doesn't come in the form of you picking up a heavier weight, right? Lift after lift. Yeah, I know that's easy to have that goal in your head, oh, I want to do more weight, but progress really isn't always like that. Like, yeah, if you do more weight and you can handle it, then that's progress, obviously, but you don't really see that lift after lift. I think if you can be happy with doing the same weight, lift after lift, not because you're being complacent, but because okay, this is where I'm at right now. This is the weight that's required for me to stimulate growth. Then you'll be in a better spot than trying to chase that new PR every single lift, because that's not sustainable, guys. Let's be honest. So go as heavy as you can, right? So that you can tell, okay, I can manage this weight and I'm not leaving anything in the tank. That's important also. Taking every set to failure, because I know sometimes it's easy to leave one in the tank, just kind of like bullshit yourself, be like, ooh, I went to failure, but really, you know deep down you could have gone for one more, two more. And I don't know, if you're in a spot where you do that for way too much, then I think after a certain point of time, you're gonna start believing yourself, like, actually, like, oh, I went to failure, because you've done it for so long that you don't even realize that you're leaving stuff in the tank. And I don't want to be in that spot ever. So theme of the day for the lift today is going to be going crazy, going banana in there, and it should be a good lift. It seems pretty packed, so I'm going to try and get some of my normal shots in, maybe some standing dumbbell curls. But if there's a lot of people, which I'm expecting it to be, I might have to do some of the more secluded machines, the ones that aren't, the ones that are available. We'll see. Only one way to find out is by getting in there. I'll see you in there though. Warmed up. Whole stack is loaded. And anytime I go into a new gym, I don't know if it's an ego thing, but I always want to I want to max out one machine. I don't know why. And usually bicep machines aren't the ones I'm maxing out. It's usually the tricep machines, but it didn't feel too heavy. I think we might be able to manage, I want to say, a good 8 reps before we reach failure. So let's just go fucking nuts. Come on. Yeah, 8, 9 reps, right, with a partial there at the end. I think even one more set should be good with that same amount of weight. And that's not ego lifting. I know the theme of today is going crazy, but I don't want to ego lift either. But shit, you saw it. 8 solid reps, 1 partial at the end. That's not ego lifting by any means. So, like I always tell you, With time, you'll be able to notice, okay, this is the weight I can manage. This is a good rep range with this weight. And you kind of get a feel for it. But if you're not there just yet, I don't know what to tell you. Just keep practicing. Honestly, not much more I can tell you. Forgot the straps for my first set. I didn't feel that much of a difference. I know there's a difference, but not crazy difference. Let's go find something else to do. Now I have two options. Since the 55s aren't available, I can go either 50 or up it to 60. I tried the 60s and they feel heavy, but I'm bulked up. Well, early in the bulk still, but even though I still have extra food around in my system that's been digesting over days. So it should give me that little bit more extra strength. So I think we'll go for the 60s, even if it's a little bit too much. Now that last set was done with the 55s, and don't get me wrong, that was still pretty heavy, but it felt way more manageable because I know I can handle the 55s. It's those 60s that, with time, we're gonna start getting more used to them, and that might be my new threshold for, like the 55s are right now for me, right? Whenever I start a bicep workout, that's usually what I go for, straight off the rip. But I'm trying to get to the point where that 60 is that new starting weight. But it's not quite it just yet. At least not for two good reps at the start. But enough yapping. You know what I'm about to do, so let me just get straight to it. That fucking burnt. Whew. Fucking hell. Guys, if you're not doing these, you're missing out on a fucking great bicep pump. The burn I'm getting from these is just fucking crazy. Even through like rep 10, 11, all the way up to 12. Those reps are just burning the fuck out of my buys. And I love that. Now with these, the hardest part of this exercise isn't curling it up. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's so hard, but the hardest part is just fucking controlling the negative. That shit burns the shit out of my arms, even more than just squeezing real good at the top. Don't sleep on these. Don't sleep on these. Finisher, last 2 sets. Shouldn't be such a crazy weight, right? My arms are pretty much cooked at this point, and I am feeling the pump going away, so let me shut the fuck up and finish up. But 35 pounds should be challenging. Let me try something. You guys know I never do hammer curls, but fuck it, something told me to do it right there. Guess it's because my arms are like literally right in perfect position to do a hammer curl. But kind of superset it for my last set for 4, maybe 3 reps. It don't bother me. It don't bother me. It's not gonna hurt me. At least I don't think so. One more. Last set before we go over to triceps. So, theme of the day, what is it, guys? You know I'm gonna bring it. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. I will bring it. Last set for my buys, which are looking pretty pumped. I mean, I'm pretty pumped. I don't know if I'll be able. Oh, actually, I see a room upstairs that has some pretty cool LED lights. I might be able to go and post down over there, but fuck it. I'm gonna do a quick double buy right now. Let you see what I'm looking at. Yeah. Not bad. You guys know, whenever I'm starting my tries, I always like to warm up with ropes. And I don't see that many rope, not extensions, but the actual machines where you can do push downs and shit like that. If I'm not wrong, this is the only one in the gym. So that's kind of why I had to come over here to the lat pull down and rig this thing up. But it should do the same thing. Not really crying about it. Let's just go crazy. One more just like that. I think weight was good. Maybe a little heavy, but you saw it, manageable. What was that, like 9 reps? Good enough. That was good. I think I saw some push down machines over there. I'm about to go and scope it out. All right, so with this machine, when I was starting, just warming up, it felt really good because it was lightweight and I could really squeeze at the bottom. And I don't know what it is about it, but I like it. But once I up the weight to what I think is my working weight, I don't know, it's not allowing me to stay my butt on the seat. So I kind of lift off whenever I do it. I have to kind of press hard against the back seat and just kind of try to stay anchored. So maybe not go as heavy as I want to, but I promise you, the stretch I'm getting from these, the squeeze at the bottom, it makes up for it. Because even when I warmed up with, let's say, I think it was like 30 kilograms. How much is that in pounds? 70 pounds. It felt fucking good. So I'm gonna just go crazy with it. That's the only challenging part. Well, besides the actual workout with this machine is keeping my butt down. But I kind of figured it out. I just have to really press up against the fucking back seat and anchor my feet. I mean, I'm still gonna get a little bit of movement, but not as much as I would otherwise. So I'll do one more. My tries are pretty cooked. They feel good. Really good, actually. I love this machine. I don't think I've ever used one like this. Not exactly like this one, but one more. Fucking hell, guys. My tries are fucking getting fucking cooked right here. I love it. Now, what to do next? Cables seem to be taken up again, and I don't really know what else to do, honestly. You'll find out. What are these, my 5th and 6th reps? I mean sets, yeah. Okay. I think I want to try and control these more than just going crazy, just repping them out. But 23 pounds, not the craziest weight in the world, but it'll feel heavy enough. So let's just go fucking crazy. You know what, I lied. Too light. Let's go 30. I tried the 30s first. I mean, I tried with 30 pounds first, and then I dropped it down to 23, but I think that was just me being too light on myself. I was like, yeah, 30 felt heavy, but I know it was manageable. Once I started playing around with that 23, I was like, yeah, 30's manageable, at least for 8 reps. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about before I got in here. Just taking it to that next level. If you know you can do a little bit more weight, maybe you're not 100% sure, but you have that doubt in your head, just give it a shot, dude. Worst case scenario is too much weight, and what do you have to do? Make it a drop set, make it a rest pause. There's always something you can do. So one more set with this same weight. Let me try and not lose my pump. This lighting right here is crazy though. We get some music going. Oh. Honestly, couldn't have given you one more rep. So that's a successful set in my books. Let's do some kind of push down. I was warming up on this other side, and I don't know why, but when I got to the whole stack, I put the pin in, and when I went to do one, it was like no resistance. It just came down. And I don't know, there's something wrong with the machine, but this one is good, so I'll just do them right here. But the whole stack says 200 pounds, which that's not right, is it? I remember playing around with the 90s at Anytime Fitness. I think it was 90 pounds, yeah, 90 pounds, and the whole stack felt like my limit. So 200 pounds, that's not close to what I'm doing, right? I don't know. Let's go crazy. Last set, let's just bring the intensity. Not too worried about squeezing and controlling the whole fucking range of motion. At this point, my tries are cooked, so let's just go crazy. Yeah. Good arm day. I'm liking this new theme of my workouts. Just going fucking crazy when I come in here, which, you know, I always do, but just keeping it in mind throughout your workout. It's a good thing. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt at all. So if you can, guys, instead of fucking looking around, looking at ass or looking at your phone, just think about, okay, was that last set really crazy? Was it freaky? And if not, think about how your next set can be a little bit more freaky, right? A little scarier. But that's it. Let me try and go and pose down real quick. All right, there's a huge fucking fan right next to me, but I don't think you can hear it. I've been testing it out. Anyways, before my fucking arm pump disappears, let's just run through a couple poses. Shirt has to come off, so mic has to come off also. So I'll just play some music right here. that's it for today's lift. Still got to get back home and do a shitload of homework that's due not tomorrow, but the day after. But it's like 3 different homework that are due that same day. So, and they're all pretty fucking hard. I'm talking strength of materials, fucking fluids. What are they called? Dynamics, fucking fluids. Yeah, I mean, it's just a bunch of hard classes. So I got to go and lock in with that. But for right now, all I got to worry about is going and doing my cardio. And let me think. I already did abs and I already did calves. So it's really time to hit forearms, but I think I'll do them tomorrow, and I'll just do cardio today. So I'll see you tomorrow at the Y for my leg day.